Oh, this is beautiful, Dale. What do you call these things again?
Rissoles. Everybody cooks rissoles, Dale.
Yeah, but it's what you do with them.
We're having rissoles for dinner, and not any ordinary rissoles. We're having chicken rissoles with a surprise little filling. They're delicious, they're simple, and they're quick, and this is how I do it. So I take a kilo of chicken mince and I put that into a big bowl. Chicken mince is so economical. Then I add 1 medium onion that I've diced, 2 cloves of garlic, a half a cup of freshly chopped parsley, 1 cup of fresh breadcrumbs, a half a cup of parmesan cheese, and 2 teaspoons of chicken stock powder, 2 eggs, a teaspoon of black pepper, and then using clean hands, I bring it all together. So I just knead it for a couple of minutes, and that should do it. Now what I like to do is just fry a tiny little bit, just a mouthful or so, just to check the seasonings. It tasted delicious, but it just needs a teaspoon of salt. And I forgot one ingredient, and it's just 1/4 cup of milk. Now to shape them into patties and put the surprise filling inside. So I have a tray lined with baking paper, and what I cut up earlier was some blocks of tasty cheese. Now you can put any cheese inside, but I really like the tasty cheese because it adds so much flavour to the burgers. With wet hands, I form a rissole, like a ball, and then I take a piece of cheese and I stuff it inside and seal it up. And you can make these into burger type patties. They don't have to be rissoles, or you can make them into tiny little ones, and that would be lovely for an appetizer. And you can freeze them at this stage. You can just form them into patties like this and freeze them, and they freeze beautifully. And then just thaw them out when you're ready to use them. Maybe dust them with a little flour. So I made 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 rissoles from that 1 kilo of chicken mince, but they're really big rissoles, more like hamburgers. I'll fry a couple and I'll show you what they look like. So I like to warm up a pan first before I add in the oil, and this way it's less likely that whatever I'm frying will stick. And you just want to fry them over a moderately low heat, because they'll need about 5 minutes each side. And I'm just using some light olive oil in there. And I just gently press it down a little bit, and I'll let them cook away, then I'll flip them over. So that's been 5 minutes. And I'll flip them over, and they're a lovely golden brown colour. And I'll cook the other side for about 5 minutes. And you can flatten them a little bit. This is just cooking over a medium-low heat. So that's 5 minutes each side now. And the other side's looking golden brown and delicious as well. What I like to do sometimes, just to ensure they're cooked, is just sort of stand them on their sides to make sure everything's cooked evenly. Just for a couple more minutes. And a good indication that they're ready is the cheese will start to seep through a little bit. You can see the cheese starting to come through. So I'll turn the heat down to really low, and I'll come over to the table and cut one open and see what they look like inside. So I've taken the biggest one here, because if this one's cooked, they're all cooked. And I'll slice it open. You can have the first look. Oh yeah, they're cooked. They look beautiful. And the cheese will be melty goodness. These are so yum. Super tasty. Thank you so much for watching. See you again soon. That cheese is delicious in there.